Hello, good morning. I'm Veronica from Information Technology Services. And in today's training, I'm going to deliver the use of AV and IT facilities in central classrooms. And at the end of this session, my colleague from LES team, William, will help us to give a demonstration on how to use the facilities inside the classrooms. For the room that we are in, this is a lecture theater, which is a larger classroom with about 100 seats. And we will go to the small classroom, which is adjacent to us, and have a demonstration on how to use the facilities inside the small classroom, so that you can get familiarized with the facilities in lecture theaters and small classrooms. These are the topics that we are going to cover today. First of all, I will tell you a little bit about the learning environment services, which are the colleagues who support the AV and IT facilities inside classrooms. And also we have different types of classroom. I will tell you more about it later on. We classify the classroom into two types. One type is the new classroom and another type is the old classroom. And I will tell you about the differences of these classrooms and what are the facilities that you can use in these classrooms. So first of all, about learning environment services, we have a team of colleagues who provide daily inspection and maintenance of all AV and IT equipments in all central classroom, which include lecture theaters. For classroom which has more than 50 seats, we call it lecture theaters. And also, our colleagues will support AV and IT services for special lectures, seminars, conference, and university events like congregations. And also, we have some short-term loans of AV equipment. But for all centrally managed classroom, you don't have to borrow extra AV equipments by yourself. All classrooms are equipped with computer, microphone, projectors, just in case if you need some AV equipments for other use. You can see if we provide such equipments for you. And these kind of AV equipment, for example, portable audio, video, and data projection can be loaned at the LES shopfront counter. And the counter is located in the NOS building, UG05. And those equipments are on first come, first served basis. So if you want to loan any of these items, you can go online to see the information. For all classes which is scheduled under SIS, the Student Information System, all the classroom will be pre-booked by examination units. That is, they will help you to book a centrally managed classrooms. So that means that everything we cover today, all the equipments that we talk about are the room that you are going to use. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about to have to borrow something from us. Is that okay? Okay. So. Let me tell you about the LES counter. As the campus is quite large in size, so we have two counters. One is located in the main building, which is in the NOS building upper ground floor, room KBUG05. And another counter is located inside the Chiwa Learning Common, which is at the first floor service desk, a service desk next to the spiral staircase. And from the LES counter, what can you borrow from us? If you would like to bring your own laptop to for teaching, say for example you're using MacBook or you are using some notebook which installed some special software that you need for your teaching, then you may have to borrow an adapter from us, because for all our classroom we only provide VGA projection. So if your notebook is using HDMI projection, some newer models notebook which only provide HDMI projection, or for those MacBook, they only provide mini DisplayPort projection. For these kind of projection, you may borrow an adapter from us, and the adapter can be borrowed from the LES counter. The HDMI to VGA adapter or the mini DisplayPort to VGA adapter, so that you can use your own notebook to teach your classes. And for those adapter, you can borrow it, but you have to return it on the same day, because other teachers or other colleagues may need to use those adapters for their teaching. So that is mainly what you will need from the LES counter. But if you are not going to bring your notebook, just forget about it, because we in our classroom we are equipped with a classroom PC like what we have today. You will see either an AIO, we call it all-in-one computer, or a notebook computer inside the classroom. And for more information about the use of equipment in classroom, you can always check out the details online. And apart from the training materials, we have the Classroom Services Hotline, which supports our teachers' teaching. If you encounter any problem during your classes, say the microphone not working, the projector not working, or on the PC not working, etc., you can simply give us a call at our hotline. We have two hotlines. One is connecting to the main campus professionals, and another one is connecting to the Centennial campus team colleagues. And if you can't distinguish whether you're in main campus or Centennial campus, no worry, just give us a call at either of the hotline and tell them where you are in, and our colleagues will get the right person to come and help you. And our service hour is from Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So normally your class has already started, even if it not ends. Because normally our teachers may encounter problem during the first 15 or 30 minutes. So give us a call if you have any problem. And on Saturday, we are working in the morning from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. So Sunday and holiday, we are closed. But after our service hour, you can still call the hotline, because the hotline will be picked up by the estate security units, and they will help you to switch a room if there is some faulty in the room, which cannot be, because the securities, they can't help you to solve the problem, but they can help you to switch a room if there is one available near your classes. And if you have any problem during your classes, or you have any problem before your class you want to ask, you can also drop us an email apart from calling our hotlines. So you can email us at ithelp@hku.hk. These are the information that you can use to connect with us if you encounter any problems. So after telling you how to get connect with us, let's talk about how to book a classroom. As I've mentioned, all the classroom register in SIS, the Student Information System. The classroom are already pre-booked. You don't have to book a classroom by yourself. Just in case, if you need an extra classroom, for example, you want to have some discussion with the students, or you have to do some makeup class with your students, you can always call the examinations unit or check out the details at the examinations unit website. The website contains the information about the classroom size, the classroom equipment, and how the classroom looks like. So you can refer to it to the information of the examinations unit website. Or if you need to book in classroom, you can call their hotline or send them an email to book in the classroom. And these are the friendly reminders. We provide whiteboard markers in every room which has whiteboard or glassboard provided. For some of the classroom, they still have blackboards. So for those classroom with blackboards, they will provide chalks for you. But those classrooms are with very limited number. All the rooms normally have whiteboards or glass board like where we are in now. And for Centennial campus classroom and all newly renovated classroom, no phones will be available. So you may have to bring your own mobile phone or have to use your own mobile phone to call our hotline if there are any problem during your classes. And if you forget about your phone, borrow one from your students to do so, because some of the old classroom in main campus, they still provide telephone for you to call our colleagues. But for new rooms, no phones is installed. So this is just to repeat our hotline and email, so I'm not going to repeat the information. So let's move on to the type of classrooms. Let's talk about the type of classroom. We have two types of classroom. One is the new classroom, which is the newly renovated classroom in Centennial campus and main campus. And for old classroom, it means that some old classroom which is in main campus lecture theaters or some small classrooms. So we are going to talk about these two types of classroom and what are the facilities inside these classrooms. So first of all, let's talk about new classrooms. For new classrooms, you will see this kind of display panel outside the classroom, like what we have outside our lecture theaters as well. And the classroom door of a booked session will be open 20 minutes before class booking starts. Say our class starts at 10 today, the classroom door will be open at 9:40. So you can come in to do preparation if there is no classes before your class. But normally when the semester starts, the classroom are quite fully booked. And after class booking ends, the door will be locked 10 minutes after the class booking ends. So when you are outside the classroom, you can't come in again if the booking session ends. But if you are still inside the classroom, say you overrun the classes, don't worry, you can still go outside the classroom by either pushing the door, or there is a door open button next to the wall. That is normally our classroom will have this kind of open door button. So just press it and go outside of the classroom, or just simply to pull the handle and go outside. Yeah. So you don't have to worry that you will be locked inside the classroom. No. But if somebody go outside, they cannot come inside because the door is locked. For classroom PC, in every classroom, we will provide a classroom PC which is connected to the campus network and connected to the video projection, and we provide internal DVD drive and USB ports in all our classroom PCs. And you can take a closer look of the PC when we come to the demo session. And these are the commonly used software installed in our PC. For example, Microsoft Office, VLC player, which used to play DVDs, the Acrobat Reader, IE, common browsers, IE, Chrome, Firefox. And for the full list of classroom PC, you can find the list of the information from the ITS website. And if you have any special software that you need to use, you may have to bring your own PC, because our PC inside the classroom, we can't customize any software for our teachers, because when the PC restarts, it will flush all the information inside the PC and make it a clean version to start up for next teacher's use. So remember, if you have saved anything in the PC that you want to bring along with you, make sure you do it before you leave the classroom. Otherwise, when someone restarts the PC, everything will be flushed and you can't get back those files. And for the control panels, we have different kinds of look and feel. We have 4 types of control panels, but although their look and feel is not the same, but their control is much the same. You can use it to control the system power, the lightings, the projector and the screen, and the PC and microphone volume. And we will take a look and let you know how to use them in the demo session so that you can get familiar with yourself before your class starts. And visualizers and document cameras. For every new classroom, we provide visualizers or document cameras for our teachers to use. And you can use them to show printed materials to your students, like some books or images, or some teachers will like to do handwritings in their classes. You can use the visualizer, and all the visualizers support zoom in and zoom out, and we can play around it during the demo session. And if you would like to bring in your own computer and need network access, please use the Hong Kong U Wi-Fi. For our current staff, I advised you to use the Hong Kong U network because it is a secured network which has better data protection. You have to log in it with your Hong Kong U portal UID and PIN. And for someone who do not have our portal UID and PIN, say your guest lecturers or some guests, they have to use the Wi-Fi.hk via HKU, and that is a Wi-Fi network, do not require login, but it has a limited bandwidth. And for those websites which needs to access under Hong Kong U network, the Wi-Fi.hk via HKU that won't work. So if you have I'm sure that you have the Hong Kong U portal UID and PIN. So if you need to use Wi-Fi network, always use the HKU Wi-Fi. And for bringing laptop, as I've mentioned, you can use the VGA interface to connect to the video projection. So if you're using HDMI or mini DisplayPort, just borrow an adapter from our LES counter, and you can connect your notebook to the VGA cable so that you can project your notebook on the projection screen. For wireless microphones, we provide wireless microphones for our teachers. For large classrooms like lecture theaters, we provide handheld microphone and some this kind of clip microphones for our teachers. But for small classroom, normally we will only provide one type of microphone, and normally they are this kind of clipped mic. And we have 2 types of classroom, 2 types of microphones. One type is the battery type. You can always find a replacement battery inside the drawer of the lanterns or on the table of the lantern. And some of those microphones are chargeable type. If you see a charging station inside the classroom, please help us to place the microphone back to the charging station after your class ends. Otherwise, those microphones will be running out of battery, and the teachers may not be able to use the microphone because they are out of battery. So this is the microphone thing that you have to take note of. And for this, I've mentioned for spare battery, we always provide spare battery inside the classroom. And if you encounter any problems on using microphone, give us a call at our hotline. If you can't solve the problem, say if you have changed the battery and the microphone is still not working, then call us. We put a spare battery inside classroom to save our teachers time. If it is only because out of battery and you have to wait for us and come and replace the battery for you, that will be time consuming. So so if you just find that it is out of battery, you can replace the battery by yourself. And that's all for new classroom. So let's move to old classroom. Let's see what will you see in the new classroom. For new classroom, you will also see display panel outside the classroom. And this is how the display panels looks like. It looks a bit different from that of the new classroom. And for the door, all the doors will be open 20 minutes before class booking starts and ends 10 minutes after class booking ends. So that is the same as those new classroom. And if the door is not opened when the time of your booking commences, you have to call our hotlines so that our colleagues will come and help you to open the door. And for all the classroom in main campus and Centennial campus, you don't have to use smart card. You don't have to use your staff card to open the door of the classroom. So just go inside the classroom when the class booking comes. Because before this summer, some of the rooms, they still need to use the staff card to access. But starting from this new semester, all the rooms are controlled by the intelligent booking system, so you don't have to use your staff card to access those classrooms. And for some of the rooms, they do not have the smart card control. For example, the Raisin Wong Theatre and all the rooms in the main building, they don't have smart card control or display panel control. So just go inside the classroom, and if the door is locked, someone have to use the key and come and help you to open the door. They are manually managed. So. And for the classroom PC in old rooms, they are all the same as those new classrooms. So I'm not going to repeat the software list. And the control panel, for old classroom, only lecture theaters provide control panel, and the control panel looks like this, and it allows you to control the system power on and off, lights control, projection screen, projector and projection screen, PC and microphone, which is same as what we can do in new classrooms. And for the projection, if you need to switch between the classroom PC and your own notebook, find this little button around the lantern. If you're using the classroom PC, make sure the lights is on the PC side. If you're using your own notebook, make sure the lights is on the notebook side. And for old classroom in main campus, those small classroom, no control panels is provided. So you have to control the projection screen and LCD projection by yourself manually. So this is what the control looks like. You have to control the screen with the switch to control it up and down. It does not like that. We use the control panel to do it. It control manually by yourself. And for the projector, you have to find the remote control to switch on the projector and control it to switch on or switch off. And for visualizers, for old classroom, only some of the rooms provide visualizers, which does not, the setup is not the same as new classroom, because all new classroom, we provide visualizer in each room. But for old classroom, only some of them having visualizer. If you need a visualizer for every classes and you are booked for an old classroom, then you may have to consider to switch a classroom if there is one classroom available. And you can try to reserve a visualizer from ITS, but we cannot guarantee that we can give you a visualizer for your class, because we have only limited visualizer, and it is on first come first serve basis. And for wireless microphones, we provide, all the old rooms also provide wireless microphones. And also, if you need network access, connect to Wi-Fi as well. And actually, the whole campus is covered by the Wi-Fi network. So even when you're in office, you can connect to the Wi-Fi network. And if you find any problem in connecting to Wi-Fi, just report to us. For bringing laptop, it is the same. Only VGA video interface is provided. So bring your own adapter or borrow adapter from us if you need to switch the projection. And this is what I've mentioned. You have to use the button to switch the projection for those classrooms. So that's the end of the PowerPoints. So let's move on to the live demo session.